If you could just let me know if you can hear sound there, please, in the chat, please. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. Appreciate that there. Maybe it was get used to this new equipment that we have. So, just want to welcome everybody here to Tullamore for the afternoon session of the Gents National Ranking event. This putt for par. God, he's ran that a good bit. That's 3 to there. So, a bit of work here for his bogey. Conditions are tricky with the wind, but no, not impossible. The course is in great condition. Tullamore always have it lovely. That's for bogey. Oh. Okay, so it's going to be double bogey 5 on the 9th. Right, so I'm going to try and pick up some groups here and then fill you in some scores. So from the morning session, Stephen Shore, Riverdale, minus 15, best score of the morning. Great score, really. I was thinking after the commentary that 14 would be the right score, but Stephen birdied 2 of the last 3, finished 15 under. And he's leading. And David O'Leary from Douglas is on second place on 13 under. And then the next two would be Eamon Gibney on 11, Ian Dillon on 11. So they'd have been the morning scores. So 15, 13, 11, and 11. But from the afternoon so far, on the opening 9 holes, we have had people making a move. Not only Jamie Hogan from Tullamore, who flew out on 27 under for the opening 9 holes. Really, really impressive from Jamie. But Pádraig Sarsfields from McBride is only 1 behind that, even 6 under for the opening 9. And John Watch went 5 under for the opening 9. So there's 3 big ones to watch at the moment. Other notable scores to 9. Kieran Earls, 300 for the opening 9. Frank Deneen, 300 for the opening 9. On 18, then, so you have Stephen O'Reilly, who shot a 48. 6 under was the best turn to date from the early afternoon starters. So we're going to try and pick up some live play now, and I'm trying to go out the back of the course to find you some of those name players, Frank Deneen, John Watch, and so on like that. Just watching the lads play the 9th hole coming down here now. The round of the day, actually, today is Chris Gallagher from Lucan, who shot 44 in the second round, 10 under par, but had opened with a 56, so a 12-shot swing from Chris to finish on 8 under par. And 44, the best individual round today. As we stand, Stephen Shore had rounds of 45 and 46 to make up to 15 under. Balls in the bunker on 9. And I'll move my way across. Just watching Jason Cregan about to pitch the 10th in the corner. So Jason, so hopefully we're looking for feedback. Actually, the reason we're going on YouTube is we believe it's recorded for us already. So we'll have the footage going forward. Whereas Facebook Live, we hadn't footage recorded, and hopefully maybe there's a better reception and sound. So I'm going to stay for about an hour today, give you a lot of footage of the Tullamore Club. And we walk towards the 10th hole, and there you have the 3 pitches. So I'm going to make my way up to the top of the hill here to show you 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, and hopefully pick up some of those named players I was talking about who have gone through 9 very quick. Right, here we go. And I can see Kieran Earls anyway. Kieran about to play 16th hole in Tullamore. And again, Kieran was 3 for the opening 9. Actually, Kieran is playing with Jimmy Hogan, I believe. Oh, wow, I got a very bad kick down the hill on 16. So Jamie, as I said, had gone through the opening hole 7 under for 9. He's in the spot of water here in 16 though. Kieran now, about to pitch 16. It's a lovely shot. Stop and stop, knocked into about 10 feet on the tricky 16th hole. Third member of the group. Good ball as well. Stopped dead and reasonless chances for birdies. So Jamie is from the Tullamore Club, and he has his work cut out now to make par. So we might stay with him and see how he's doing. Gary Healy, I see there down on the 15th green. Right. Hi, Karen. Lovely shots, boys. Yeah. So John Looney and Kieran. John Looney, Chairman Cork County Board. Well, also a lovely shot in there. Great turnout for this event, actually. And a lot of our top players looking for ranking points to move up the ladder, and especially the way now things are going with top 8 players in each rankings being automatic qualifiers for championships. So the ranking points are important to these players. Jamie kept it low and has done well. He's knocked it to 4 feet from there, which was a good shot now. It wasn't easy. Give a decent chance for par. John Looney was 1 under par after 9. John for birdie. Unlucky. Just always on the low side, but it's a hard read. Tricky read now. Green is on a bit of a swale. 14 and 16 are very similar holes here in Tullamore. I can hear Frank Deneen laughing in the background anyway, guys, so I'm going to head up towards 12 and 13 because Frank's always good for entertainment, no matter what way it's going. Kieran for birdie. And he's held it. So, first birdie on the camera for the afternoon session, Kieran Earls. Jamie for par. Important for Jamie now. the great start that he's made to keep it going. And he's holding. It's a great three. Great three because he got a bad kick there. Great three from Jamie. John just to tidy up for his par. And he's held it. So birdie and 2 pars on 16 for that group. Okay, guys, back here again. Hopefully, all good. Difficult 16 to Frank Deneen pitching. Okay, guys, so here we go. It's Frank Deneen now. About to pitch the 16th 45-meter pitch into the wind sloping green saucer type of green. And Frank is 6 under par at the moment. As you just scroll back down to John Walsh, who has just knocked it to about 10 feet below the hole on 50. Frank's ball. Oh, I've just seen a few of those balls. If you're deep at 16 at all, it is rolling off the back. But he's okay there. I presume Frank will putt that. Not matter with the chipping. And we'll scroll back up to Tony Blake and see what he will do with his pitch. Do you believe that's Mark Roach coming down and playing with John Walsh from the Collins Pitcher Club? And here we go. A lovely shot. Tony, right in the middle of the green. Tricky putt there, as you can see, it's on the kind of the saucer. Show you the lovely greens here. Tullamore have it in such a lovely good nick. You can see Frank's plug mark just beyond the flag, but hard to stop it there because it's going away from you. But good play, good aggressive pitch. He's gone to here, so you probably know better than me. That would be a putt, I would think, for Frank from there. So the wind coming back at us there. Frank just fixing plug mark like all good players would do. And Jamie, tricky chip down 16. Charlotte, I can see you're just in there. Would you just make sure the sound is okay again for me, please? That's Jamie. That's a good chip. Run out. Hold on. That's within the radius anyway. 2.5, 3 feet. And we'll scan back here to Frank. And Frank is putting this. Scan back to him. There you go. That's a good positive putt into a foot. I think you'll be happy with that. And Tony for birdie. Tony one under par, so this group 6 under. And that's a great putt. Good 2. Good 2 and 16. Goes to 2 under par. So 6-4-2, we would think. We give the lads these 2 putts, I think. Okay. Bit of a side door thing there, but it's gone under. Frank to tap in for a par. And he sold it. And they will move on to 17, and we just come back here to the John Walsh group. And Mark Roach and John, one of the best players to stop the ball on a sort. So we'll be interested to see what he can do. And he doesn't have the honour. That's a great ball. Knocks it to 2 feet. Super pitched. There you see it there. Landed just by the flag and just kicked a bit to the left. Super pitch. Done. Put him off, so I'll just be quiet. So, judging from my scores on the go, John John was 5 after 9. Mark Roach was 2 after 9. And here's John's pitch. Just up the air. And again, you can see that just comes down, stays exactly where it is. Great pitch. And that's kind of where Tony was. So, another chance for birdie. So, the last time I was here, you might have been on Facebook Live. John dominated the world VPT event. Mark's is huge. Yeah. Mark cleared everything there. So, Mark is chipped there. And there you see our 3 balls. So, Mark is here. I'll chip back to here. And there you have the 2 fine balls onto the green. But John, he dominated that event with some super pitch and putt. I think he was 10 for the first 12 in the playoff, and he was leader. And we just come back to show Frank Janine. Frank, just right through that. Oh, that's a super pitch to a foot. So Frank has put it to a foot for the camera, and he will go to 7 under par. Mark Roach is one of the great players out of Cork, one of the best. Playing with an amateur player, but one of the best players we've seen in Cork for a while. So Mark chipping this ball. Go on. Could have released more for him. That's James Ryan. Rough with that great pitch. And John for birdie. That's so unlucky. Looks good to me. Hit the back of the cup and lipped out. It was firm putt, but you didn't think it was going too fast to lip out like that. Maybe slightly off center. John Fitzgerald coming up behind us. Mark hopefully tidy up for his par. So these events are open to everybody, regardless of handicap. And that's a great 3. Rolled it in lovely. Good par for the camera. But they're open to everyone. We have a couple of juniors playing, but mainly it is for the seniors to get their ranking points. But we have a few intermediates playing as well. And there is prizes involved for the top few players. Grade 2 there from James Ryan. And those lads will make their way to 17 when John just taps in for his par. John feeling warm, no hat on today. And he's knocked in for par. Good 3.
Yeah, the camera's on, you're going to get a good pitch.
Great pitch into 2 feet. Yes. So we will follow these in there now. I want to show you some more holes as long as we go in. And see, can we pick up some more of your favorite players along the way? So you've seen some great shots on already. You can see Stephen Riley on the hill anyway. He was turned 6 under after 18. So again, just to recap, anyone joined us, the morning scores, 5 or 6 for you. Stephen Shore minus 15.93. That's scoring that we have. David O'Leary, Douglas 13 under, Ian Dillon 11, Eamon Gibney 11. But there has been a few afternoon players making moves. And again, for 9 holes, I have Jamie Hogan 7 through 9, Paulie Sartre 6 through 9, John Walsh 5 through 9. And then we're with them live here on the back nine of theirs. First pitch is very short on 17, so that must be James, because he had the honour after the birdie, which would mean John will be coming here. And we'll pick up some scores here then at, after 18. It's wild. That's a little bit on the left-hand side. I'm just going to nip over here. Be in the way of number 10. And Mark Roach is about pitched to 17. So you did see Frank Deneen just put that to a foot there a minute ago. And Mark Roach, fine shot. So there you go. There's James Ryan. Chip over the bank. John. I don't know if that's the first I've ever seen him off the green. He is chipping, and there is Mark Roach's putt for birdie. And if you want to see the typical style of Stephen O'Reilly, Irish International, he's up on top, about to pitch the 9th. He's taking a bit of a pause there. The 9th, 68-meter pitch over the bunker, and it's into the wind, so must be playing all of it. And trying to follow that through. Good ball, Mark. And he's got it. 7 back from 17 here. Don't understand John's eye line. There you go. Ball. For John. 5 for 9. Set. Chip. Jeez, aggressive. John's knocked that a few feet past the. Kept going. So John worked for par on 17, and he hasn't made progress on that Marcus Sully. He's still even par in the back nine, making him at 5 under overall. Which means we might kick in the follow bit of Frank Deneen, who has gone to 7 after 17. Mark for birdie. It's a grade 2. Grade 2. Mark Roach has gone to -3. Grade 2. Oh, well done, John. Two trees empty. Brian Delaney on 10 here. Jerry Coyne could chip into 10. So I remember our podcast on Backspin 1, they said we had to name a player for the last year, for the coming year, and I backed Brian Delaney for a good year, and he's not let me down. He's won 2 Scratch Cups already, 2 for 2. So Brian had won in Bruff, and then he followed that up with a great win on St. Bridget's last week. And here today now for some ranking points, so he's in form. Heard he's playing a bit with his young lad who's getting him out to play more. That's a good try. That's a good try. Good try. Brian on the 10th. Top class player, Brian. Oh, I don't know. Did he push it or not? I think it looked like he pushed to me. Straight putt coming in around, I thought. Okay, knocks it out for par. And just wait for Jerry Coyne to knock in his par. After a good chip. Well done. In it goes. And we will move across here. And I see Ray Murphy on the top there. Little gap here back. To the other holes. So no one on 8. See, is there a group on 7? And, yes, we have a group on 7. Oh, it's big. So people will be hot above on the 7th hole. So we try and pick up some more of your favourites now as we're going through this. Great ball in there at 6. Couple of feet on the long hole. Pitch coming into 7 now. Oh, that landed in the water, and I don't know whether to come back out. Hit the rock, I do believe. On the 7th, they have it lovely. The water back in that feature, lovely feature. And here's the third ball of that group. And that's a fine pitch. All three, it looks like Dennis Monaghan could be in the water. We will just test that out there now and see and show you the results of that. And if you want just a quick scan over to Frank Deneen, putting on the 18th hole. Oh, he's missed that. And is he marking again? Yes, he is marking. Okay. Not sure, was that for birdie or par? It'd be a great picture was for birdie. That's actually Sean Goggins was in the water on 7. So you can see there how we drop and pitch and putt. Drop back as far as you want from the obstacle and then play your third shot. And Sean has done only okay with that, unfortunately. It's rolled back off the front of the green in 3. So looking very like a double bogey for Sean Goggin on the 7th hole. Dennis Monaghan with a putt there from the back of the 7th now as well. And that's tidy enough in around the house, about 2 feet. Pace of play is quite good today. Sean for bogey, and that will be the double bogey that we were talking about on the So I see James Fleming on the course. He's always near Damien anyway, so give me an idea how Damien's going. I did know Damien was 1 under after 9, was the best I could tell you. 1 for 9. And I'm just going to make my way here and show you the players pitch in the 6th. So, first big event of the year, I suppose. And, oh, get in. Oh, did you hope you got that? Hole in 1 on 6. Who is it by? And I was looking at it. So, there's my first one of the year to show you. Super pitch, foot back. And that's great for the camera. It is Damien, actually. Typical. He was telling me today 5 under would be a good score for him, but I think it's past that already because James just held up a lot of fingers to me there. So, Damien Fleming with a hole in 1 and 6. So, whoever's editing this, I'm sure he can put that as a highlight. Super pitch. Just waiting for the third member of the group. Fine pitch too. So we'll show you proof that he has held his pitch to 64 or 5 meter pitch downhill. So that's what he did. And it's here. It's plug. And straight back into the hole. And there you go. First shot I took, could I take of you? What could you do? Right there. All good. So, down at Airy. Pretty putt. And Liam Donovan is short of the bank. How you going? Alright. Not easy. Not easy for playing like yeah. Oh. Stephen finished 15, alright. Sure, yeah. That's what. 13 for David. Go on. Yeah, could have got a bit more. So Liam is after a few feet for a par. So turn and Airy for birdie on 6. Quick putt down the hill. In the background, you can see James Ryan on 18 putting for par. I got it. Gosh. Darren for birdie. Did he hit it? Good roll. Line was good. Just didn't hit it. Another ball in the water behind me at 7. Just gonna move up here. Chance. Yeah, for par. Alex. That's a good 3. He makes his 3. Bit of work. So they'll go make their way to 7th hole. Oh, Sean Goggins has a really tricky putt on 8 after being in the water on 7. And he's been in the wrong place in the last 2 holes now, and that's going to go off the green. Okay, that is frustrating. After double bogey on 7, Sean now is chipping his 3rd shot on 8. Damien's just showing his card there. He's gone 2 2 2 2 1 in the last 5 holes, so he's 6 under for the last 5. He turned 3 under, it puts him 9 under. And Liam Donovan is 10 under, his playing partner. Sean, oh Lord. Yeah, I think it's you had under the collar now at this stage, you're right, it's tricky. Now I'm gonna. So as we stand now, you have on the course 17, Damien 9, 24, Liam 10 after 24, John 5 after 17, and I will try to check in some other players making moves now as well. But again, all scores are on the PPI website, and they're updated after 9, 18, 27, and 36. I see Jan O'Connor doing great work there, and Suzanne Jordan this morning. I saw her also taking scores out on the course after the 9th. Sean for bogey. He won't thank me for showing him the last 2 holes, I don't think. And he's hold that. And I will make my way to the 7th. Now, I might have to take out the microphone and plug in the power bank, but we should be okay without the microphone. We'll have the voice on YouTube anyway. So I think I'll do that in the next couple of minutes and show you the lovely 7th hole, 50-something meter pitch there. And another great shot behind me into 6. Damien. So, as I said, 6 under for the last 5. And pitching 7. Huge. He has knocked that a good bit over the back of the green. That'll be an interesting chip back. Confidence must be up for him to do that. And I'll turn back here and watch Liam Donovan pitching. And as I said, he's 10 under par. Stay there. It's going to come back to the fringe, is it? Yeah. And right down to the second cut. Yeah, anything there. I'll swing back. And we swing back to Darren O'Leary. Got a lovely prize at the PPI National Convention for his help in St. Anne's and at the National Stroke Play, along with Paul O'Connell. Now here comes Darren's ball. Oh, so we have a blank 7th screen. And we will come up here and we will show you Damien's chip back on 7. So there you go. He cleared that by good 10 meters. See, can he keep his run going? Hello guys, how are things? Good. So there's his chip back now.
Wait, you stay in the car?
So this is a tricky chip now that's running away from him. Damien, that was great for A few words as he chats as he goes around. That's very good. Ran a few feet. It's good, but it's still about 5 feet back up the hill. First par. Liam also chipping on the short of 7. And Darren will be chipping from the right of 7. That's good. That's very good. And the chipping for the camera. So Liam birdies and goes to 11 under. Darren, can he follow in? Okay, he went for the low. I don't think he wanted to scoot out that quick. So Darren and Damien puts for their par. And he was up off that. It's pushed out to the right, and it's a poor bogey from Darren. So Damien, as I said, turned 3 under par, but is 6 under for the opening 6 holes in this round, but this is for par. And he's held it right in the middle. Good putt, good 3. And he'll go on to the 8th hole, which is a birdie hole today. A lot of players are making birdies, provided they're not big. Okay. I think I'm going to plug in my power bank now. So I'm going to take off this volume and hopefully the other volume will be okay. Okay guys, so we have this time coming down here. I believe. David Donald has just missed the 8th green short right. Damien into the 8th hole, and that's going to stay. No, it's not. It's going to come back. Also short right, identical. And 3 balls on 7, 2 in the front, 1 ball short middle. Darren and Airy now pitching the 8th hole. And that will stay there, so it gives him a chance for birdie. And we move over here now to some area here. Kieran's group and John Looney. John Looney's just pitched small but big onto 5, but get him a chance of birdie there. And Kieran, match play champion from last year at Airy, defeating him and Gibney in the final. And he's gone very big on 5. Now those holes are playing down and 5, 6 and so on. And I think if you get it going at all, it will go big. Third man of the week, Jamie Hogan. So as I said, Jamie was 7 after 9 this morning, in the last round. I'm not sure how he turned. And Jimmy, little dink. And that's going to be a great result. And he's stitched. So, 93 players have played today from what I've seen on the system, which is a great turnout. Stand to see, let's look. Don't put him off. He's putting for birdie. Unlucky. Just stayed on the outside of the ball and playing with Tommy handily. And Paddy Kelly. Now Kieran, interesting to see how he played this. To come back into the wind, he did not release that at all. It had to, you were back into the wind, so you could afford to have hit that back in. That's a very tough putt for par now. For Kieran. Tommy's rolled in a birdie putt behind me on 7. And Paddy is trying to get for par. John Looney now. Let's see, John won the All-Ireland Intermediate Match Play year before last in Laxter Park. Great win for John. He was playing great all the way through. Birdie now. And that's very unlucky. Very unlucky. Just above the hole and did not break down. Lucky. Similar line Kieran says. We're just about to. Must be a great par. It's not easy. Still. That didn't come either. Funny that now. It wasn't an easy putt there. It's a good half. Disappointing bogey for Kieran on the 5. So John's going to finish here so that Jamie can have his putt for birdie. Sorry. We'll edit that out. We'll edit that out. Jamie holds birdie. And he will make his way to the 6th hole. Now guys, where am I? Here, fixed. So we're at the back here. So I'd like to show you maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 before we finish. I'm showing you everything over that way. Just give you a look at Paddy Kelly, Irish manager from last year on a successful team, pitching the 8th. Paddy, a good solid senior. Always he came off that. I thought that he pushed it all right, but it's all right. You're putting it across the green. And there's Jamie now, pitching on top of the hill. So all the notable scores today, as I stand, Chris Gallagher's 44 is the best round of an 18-hole round, but it only got Chris to 8 under par. He was 2 over in the opening round. But conditions aren't easy, and I suppose it is start of the year, even for these top players finding their form. John pitching into 6 after a disappointing bogey on 5, and you can see it just coming back a little bit, but it's okay. Just going to try and get some score updates for you as well as I'm looking at this. Just checking scores there, guys. So for an update on scores there, what we have for you is John Walsh was 5 turning, Frank Deneen 6 turning, Jamie Hogan was 9 turning. This Jamie down here now. So Jamie was 7 for 9, got 2 in the back. So he was 9 under turning. And Brian Delaney 3 after 9. Jamie's chip, oh, it's aggressive, 4 feet past. Gary Healy here was 4 under after 18. On Walsh 3 under after 9. So I think Stephen Shore's target of 15 is a very, very challenging target for these players. So as I said, Liam was 11 under. O'Donovan 11 under after 25 holes. It's a great job from Darren. Dahi Sexton finished 10 under this morning. Eamon Gibney, as I said, 11 under. Ian Dillon 11 under. But the 15 and the 13, they'll both take beating. Important putt for Jamie Hogan down here on 20 on 6. As I said, he was 9 under par for the opening 18 holes. This is for par. Behold that, well done.
Wow.
2 high holes up, but good putt for par. Good putt. Three pars in the end. So we'll scale back here to the Frank Deneen and Tony and Jamie Blake. Tony Blake with the par. And then we'll maybe finish up with the. So you can have plenty of shots to look at. So downwind, the wind is got up, I think. This morning's cold wind now, in fairness. It's deep. That's what's happening with the ones downwind. They're kind of hitting, if they're beyond the flag at all, they are going a couple of feet off the back of the green. Frank, so he was 7 after 17, but bad bogey on 18, dropped him back to 6 for the opening round. And this is him now pitching the 5th, second time round. And he stood off that. I think maybe the 3 were walking behind him as maybe he caught his eye at the back. Stand off. And here's his pitch. from the fringe to bring it down there. And I'm going to scan around then to the balls of myself and Joe. I'll wait for Jamie to throw it up. Nice swing Jamie has. Always well short there. That's the problem, I suppose, with the wind at your back. And we come back here. Jamie Hogan again has another birdie putt here, 10 feet down the hill. And we have a ball in the water on 7. So is it Kieran's? He's trying to fish it out there. Delicate task in itself. And it's actually John has put it into the water on 7. So he again, you can see in pitch and putt, or placing anyway. So just clarifying with his partners that he can place as we are placing here. John now playing his 3rd shot to 7. And that's okay. Yep, into a couple of feet. Probably going to be a drop shot though for John Looney. Got a bit cooler now. Kieran chipping for his birdie. Didn't come off right at all either. Not sure if he's loving it today.
Hit it, Tony. Will you hit the chip?
So we're gonna watch. If I dual card here now, I have Jamie Hogan putting for birdie on 7, and I have Frank Deneen putting down the hill on 6. So we're gonna split the screen if we could. And Frank is going ready to go. Again, great putter Frank is. Good line, get in. And it's in for the camera. He loved it. What a 2 on the 5th. Would have been 4 for a lot of people. It was a 2 for Frank. And we scan her back to Jamie for his birdie. And he's got it too. Good putt. Keep the run going. Kieran for his par. Yeah, good putt. John must tidy up his bogey here. Putt, John. And we'll skim back here to Mark Roach on the tee box again, playing with John Walsh and James Ryan. Mark was beaten in the county final intermediate last Sunday in Rock Lodge. Although he did win his singles match, but they were defeated 5-4 by my old club St. Stephen's. Great pitch there, Mark, into 6 feet. We're defeating Eddie Hogan that day. Good match, went down 4-all, came down to the last game where Jar Hogan, is waving up, Jar Hogan defeated on the last hole. Oh, that's a good ball for John. Damien Long. John unlucky, he's coming up to me just inside a few holes here. Both banks and stuff like that. James, another good shot. Oh, that's released about a bit as well. So there we go. There's a close ball in the 8 again. I wonder is that Jamie? John Looney's up there. There's a ball a couple of feet from the flag. So it's either Jamie or Kieran. And Jamie keeps the score going. 3 balls down 7 aren't fantastic. You've one here on the edge of the green, and one down here short right. Rolled off there, bud. You were unlucky there. Mm. Mm. Go on. Just stumped it into the ground. Oh, Mark. Just didn't hit it. Jumped on. Tapped in for his par. And the boys move on to the next long 6 hole. I might nip up here. Show you Frank Delaney put it on 6. And I'd like to show you Brian Delaney pitching down 18. I'll find out how he's doing after 18. My pick for greatness this year. Rank here. Not sure if it's for birdie or par. Oh, either way he's missed it. Either way. I wonder. And here's Brian's pitch. Oh, slow side. Low side, no joy there on 18. So Brian just low side kicked off the bottom. Boys waving over to the camera. And that's also on the low side, and that's also going down the bottom. Stay there, stay there. Ah, that's going to go as well. Okay. Behind me, we have Mark Roach pitching a 6. Can you get a shot of him here? So he looks over there in the trees, just up there. The result, great pot. Well, John, top of the hill. John. Bit wild as well. Hit just left hand side, kicks off to the right. Just getting back to James. And James. Ball onto the green, short about 10 feet from the flag. So, Brian chipping, flag in. Suppose you'd be aggressive with this up the hill. Good shot. Good shot. Frank, good shot.
I'd love to know why you're chipping in, man. I'd love to know why you're chipping in, man.
With the flag. James, I will, boy. I'm listening to them. I'm sorry for your troubles.
Right, Deneen, top of the hill. Right. Deneen to 7. He must have bogeyed 6, right? But it's good ball into 7. You can see it there just breaking down to the thing. Very kind. Chipping behind me in the very Laney group. And he's also had a good chip. 3 good chips. So, come to the end of my coverage. Nearly half 4 now. I'm a bit cold. So, Brian picked that up. And 3 trees from the 3 chips on 8. Good putt there from James Ryan. And again, Tullamore is getting quieter. Just gonna watch.
Yeah, I drive the back lane of shit, isn't
Mark Roach misses that. I think this is John for par because he was right at the green. It's a chip to there. And this would look like for a par putt. And he has missed it. I think it's getting a bit tricky for them. It's cold. This isn't great. And if you're not on a score, it's hard to keep going. Well, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. And again, you can watch back on YouTube. So on playback whenever you feel like it. I'm sure we'll be in contact during the year. So thanks for watching. We'll chat again later.